you know. I just don't know what I will tell my grandson about what's happened in history now. I imagine I'll be 80 years old, and I'll be sitting in my chair, and my grandson will be out on the floor looking up at me adoringly, and I'll go, now, there used to be these people called Arabs, and they lived in the Middle East, or as you call it, the radiation zone. In 2020, President Macaulay Culkin got really upset with the Arabs and he nuked them all. But what Macaulay Culkin and the rest of the Americans hadn't realised was that China had slowly but surely become the superpower of the world. So while the Americans were nuking the Arabs, the Chinese nuked the Americans. And that's why we have no Americans and no Arabs. And then my grandson will look up at me and go, Masha Bawa. You know what I like about that joke? It has the feel of racism, but you can't pick the exact moment. Like, you know it is. It's definitely racist. So let's change subject quickly. Pretty fucking bad. And 10 of them said they wouldn't do it, and I said, well, I respect that. But can you please go and hide, because I don't want him to be rejected by hookers. And these 10 girls shuffle away in their evening gowns and their high heels with gonorrhea falling out of them. I am now left with 4 girls, the best looking one by a mile stays. Dan wheels in, looking like Jabba the Hutt, breathing like Darth Vader. 2 of the girls run away and I'm like, are you fucking kidding, you sluts? I just asked you nicely. So we're now left with 2 girls. The best looking one's there, the other one's a fucking troll. Now, out of respect for the ugly one, I go to Dan, I go, Dan, there's only 2 girls working today, mate. Which one do you want? And he said, the one in the green dress. Now, neither of them had a green dress. I stand up and look at Andrew and went, what the fuck is all this about? And Andrew went, oh yeah, his eyes are fucked as well. Now, it turns out that Dan's colourblind. It's not part of the condition, it's just unfortunate. So, I sat with the hooker. Now I'm going to pay for everything. Now, the reason I'm going to pay for everything is simple. I told Dan and Andrew that I would pay for everything as long as I got to tell this story to hundreds of thousands of people in the future. And they said, of course you can, Jim, but be respectful and change our names. Which sounds like the right thing to do now, doesn't it? Now, I haven't changed their names. Their names are Andrew and Daniel Connor from St Kilda, Melbourne, Australia. I would have liked to have changed their names. It is the right thing to do. But I look at it this way. Even if I changed their names and their parents started watching my comedy, they'd be like, my word, doesn't Randy and Steve sound like our kids? Didn't Jim grow up with a lot of people with muscular dystrophy? So I sat there with a hooker and I said, how much for the half hour? And she said, $180. And I said, I'll give you $250 because I realise this is a specialty thing you're doing. And she goes, I got one question for you. And I said, shoot. And she went, is he mentally retarded? And I went, oh, yeah. That's what I do. I find mentally retarded people and take them to prostitutes. I'll be masturbating in the corner. He doesn't even know he's here. And she went, okay then, but if there's two of you, we'll go, no, he's not mentally retarded. It's his choice to come here. There's a good chance he'll die. And she went, what am I meant to do with him? And I went, I don't know. I've never been a hooker. But I'm thinking, give him a bit of a show, dance around a bit, rub your tits in his face, then suck him off. But don't sit on him or fuck him. It'll kill him. So we go up to the room, which thank God was on the first floor. And me and Andrew look at Dan like two proud parents watching Dan because I'm a dreamer. But it's not our fault. This is bred into us. This is in our psyche. You can't fix things that have been said to you as a child. Like when we were at school, we had school teachers stand in front of every single one of us and go, if you work hard and you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. You know what that was? That was a fucking lie. You can't achieve anything. Nobody can. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Everybody in the world has limitations. No matter how hard I think about it, no matter how hard I practice, never be in the NBA because I'm a fat white guy, not a tall black guy. Like, do you remember that fat fucking dumb ugly kid who couldn't fucking catch a ball? You know those kids that are like if he was like 1 IQ smaller, he'd get benefits, but he's just on the border of retardation, right? That kid was told he could achieve anything. Right? You know what they should have done with that kid? They could have gone, oi, Kevin, you fat prick. Dig a fucking hole, you dumb cunt. All right, you fucked that up as well, but no one else wants to do it, so you got the gig, big boy. And while I'm at it, if you're a dumb, ugly cunt, and your wife or your husband's a dumb, ugly cunt, guess what your fucking kids are? Your kids are dumb, ugly cunts just like fucking you, except they're fucking super concentrate dumb, ugly cunts. Because they come from both of you into a bottleneck of fucking retardation. But you still think they're the greatest things on it. You go to their soccer games. Kick the ball, John. You're doing a good job. He's getting better. You should fucking lock that thing up. But it doesn't matter if you're an idiot and you're stupid and you can't. You'll always be welcome with God. God loves the stupid and the fucking hot. This is the thing about people who believe in God. They're idiots. And there's no dancing around it. You're a borderline fucking mentalist. You're an idiot. You're like a 13-year-old kid who still believes in Santa. Oh, I'm still gonna get killed. Oh, fuck you. You know, I don't hate people who believe in God. I don't hate them, right? But I just don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be around them. It's like how I don't hate the mentally insane, right? But the mentally insane and religious people are the same fucking bag. If I'm standing at a bar chatting to either of them, eventually I'll walk away going, okay. See, do you know, I live in America, so I have to deal with this all fucking day. Okay, 85% of Americans believe in God. That's mental. Here in Britain, it's like 36%. In Australia, it's 27%. I think in Canada, it's like in the 60s. And in Russia, no one. Do you want to know why? Because it's fucking cold. No one believes in God. So all the Russians, they don't get to go to heaven because they were born in the wrong country. Born in the wrong country, you don't get to go to heaven. Americans born in the right country, hey, you get to go to heaven. You were born in the right place. Because God's very particular about where you're born. Right? So half of you fucking cunts get to go to heaven because you're British, and a few Australians get to go, and then the Americans all get to go, and most of the Canadians get to fucking go, and then there's those dumb cunts in those muzzy countries, eh? They don't even believe in the right God. They're fucking dead. They're not going. And what about those dumb Asian fucks, eh? With that fat cunt Buddha. They don't get to go to heaven because they've made up a God that doesn't exist. And then there's the Indians with the fucking monkey elephant guy. What is wrong with them? They must be retarded. They're believing in the wrong God. Not us, though. We were born in the right country. Because God selects countries. That's why they always say, God bless America. Because the world's billions of years old, and America's 250 years old. And that's when God decided to choose a team. Do you know there's a webpage called Ask God, where children can write questions to God. And then through the power of the internet, God will answer them. I'm a bit dubious, but So the most asked question on Ask God is, were there kangaroos on the ark? So children could ask any question in the world, but a child's mind works like this. They go, I like kangaroos. I think the ark story's bullshit, so Shazam. And the answer to that question is, although there are no mention of kangaroos in the Bible, it does state that there was 2 of each animal. So you can be assured that there were kangaroos in the ark. Now, why is there no mention of kangaroos in the Bible? Could it be that when the Bible was written, Australia hadn't been found, therefore, no mention of kangaroos? But didn't God create kangaroos? Isn't the Bible written through the hand of man, through the voice of God? Why wouldn't he mention the kangaroos? They're such an exciting animal. It seems to me that they only seem to mention things in the Bible that are within a 5-mile radius of the guy writing it. Like, if I was God, at the end of the Bible, I would have leant in and gone, oi, tell them it's round. Because didn't know the world was round. Fucking built it, didn't know it was round. Now, I dislike religion, but we'll go back to it. Now, the thing is, what I hate about Christians is they start sentences like this. As a Christian. You can't start a sentence like that and explain to me that the rest of your sentence has any more meaning than the beginning of the sentence. It means bullshit. That's a little fucking get out of jail free card shit you do. Right? Because I can't get in court and start a sentence like this. As an atheist. I didn't rape her. Didn't rape her. She was giving me a lift. And now, when I started this show, my first routine was about how lesbians were fat, ugly, useless, with no sense of humor. And you couldn't applaud more. Then I killed an Arab man from a fucking helicopter. Just shot him dead. Then I said that there's no that Christians are bullshit and there is no God. And that's the moment when half the audience chose to be offended. Was that the fucking moment that got you? How very Christian of you towards the Muslims and the lesbians. Next time, start your sentences with, well, as a hypocrite. Now, I'll tell you this last thing about you think you're a good person because you have Christian values. Do you want to know what Christian values are? Christian values are a load of shit. What are Christian values? The 10 Commandments. What are the 10 Commandments? Very sensible rules to live your life by. But you know what's a load of shit about them? The fact that you had to have them written down. The fact you couldn't figure out internally not to kill people. Don't steal. Really? You should just know these. These should be internal in you. The Bible is too wordy. All the stories are too wordy. The 10 Commandments are a load of shit. You don't need all these things. The Bible should be one sheet of paper. And on that sheet of paper it should say, try not to be a cunt. And